All right. Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Guys, if you can hear me. We haven't been live on a Friday for forever, at least not consistently. But you know, the new season of The Real Housewives of Miami, season 5, premiered yesterday. The first 4 episodes are now available on Peacock. But shout out to our friends over at tvdeets.com. I found out that, shout out to our Canada friends, you guys aren't getting this new season of Miami until March. What is going on? March of next year? Look. All right, shout out to everyone that's already in the chat, guys. If you haven't already, be sure to like the video. Be sure to let me know if you can hear me, because I could have been talking and ranting and raving for at least the last 2 minutes, and you wouldn't have heard me. But I think you guys can hear me. If you haven't already, be sure to like the video and also be sure to subscribe to the channel. It is a subscribers only live chat on YouTube. We're live on TikTok behind the scenes. Hey, we're also live on Twitch, Twitter, and we're live on TheKempire and Kempire Daily on Facebook. This is going to be our weekly recap. I'm probably going to aim for 4 p.m. Eastern going forward, just so are able to catch our international audience, our lunch folks on the West Coast, and those of you that are just winding down from work and getting in from work. Okay? All right. Thank you, guys. Thank you, everyone in the live chat letting me know you can hear me. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. I know this is a lot to recap in one live, but I feel like 1, 2, 3, and 4, there are common themes that exist from the beginning to this 4th episode. And I took notes, per usual. And I was rewatching certain parts. Okay, I missed these ladies. I didn't realize that I missed them until they came back. Here's the thing. Every time I watch Miami, it really is that place. I understand why you folks live down there. It feels like I'm watching Ultimate Girls Trip. It feels like I'm watching a girls trip that, when they go on their girls trip, I feel like that is what we get, the energy that we get every single episode of Miami. We recapped last season, the return of Miami after several years of it being canceled. I'm not going to say it was put on pause, but technically you can say it was put on pause for years. It was put on pause for years, and then it returned on Peacock exclusively because they were testing things out. They wanted to make sure that things were good. And a lot of you have been asking for it to come back. And we recapped it last season, and we were like, I like it. We had a couple of bumps in the road, but when we got to the end of the season, I was like, this is good. Because we got fabulous houses. We got big personalities. We had people, OGs returning. We had a lot. But I felt like something was missing. I felt like we needed something. But after watching these first 4 episodes of The Real Housewives of Miami, I didn't feel that. I didn't feel like we were missing something yet. So, as you already know, Lisa Hochstein is going through a divorce. It's been very public. It's been very nasty. But a lot of you are not surprised that she's going through this divorce because all of you have not seen it for Lenny for years, even before last season, because of the way their relationship was playing out when we first were introduced to them. But after I watched last season, I was like, I like Lisa. There's something about her energy. I liked her last season. I still like her this season. But Lisa, and look, I love when you housewives start to follow me. You think that I'm not going to say the things. I'm going to say the things regardless if you follow me or not. Follow me. I don't care. I'm going to still say what I want to say. Last night, if you don't follow me on Twitter, guys, I was giving you my in-the-moment reactions to what I was watching. And I have to say, I was having a good kiki with my Twitter friends. Hey, Twitter. Guys, if you're not following me, at TheKempire on Twitter, okay? Justin on our YouTube says, the Hochsteins never divorced, though. That's what Mama Hochstein said. Okay, when Mama Hochstein's voice, we didn't see her, but we heard her voice. I was like, wait, is Elsa back? Anyone else? For a second there, I was like, wait, is Elsa back? Oh, hold on. It's the holidays. Look, I got my poinsettia here. I got all the decorations. But I got to put my other stuff up too. Okay? Oh. Happy holidays, guys. Happy holidays. King of Christmas right here. So, okay. We love to look at property, and in Miami, we get some of the best property. And as I said to you before, right now, Lisa's going through this divorce. And shout out to the producers. Normally I'm shading the producers, but I feel like the producers did a bang up job with how they are telling this story and the foreshadowing of what's to come with the whole Lenny situation. And ladies, look, I know it's stereotypical when we talk about when your man starts working out and trying to look better, it's usually a sign of, oh, he's sleeping with somebody else. Normally, I wouldn't say that's always the situation. However, that is the situation with Lenny and Lisa. Here's the thing, Lisa, though. Hold on, let me turn my little... Here, I want this one. There we go. Here's the thing, Lisa. I don't think you were completely blindsided by the cheating. I think you were completely blindsided that he wanted to get a divorce. Because you already knew that you guys weren't even sleeping together, according to him. Because come episode 4, I'm jumping ahead, my live recap, we're covering all 4 episodes. Come to find out, he's like, yeah, we haven't been sleeping together because that'll be cheating on the one that I really love. Wait.
That's really upsetting to me, so I'd appreciate it if you didn't say that.
Honestly, we'll get back there, though. We'll get back there. So at the top of this episode, we get our, the music, the vibes of Miami. They know what they're doing to us. These producers know what they're doing to us. Not only we're getting the foreshadowing of Lisa and her divorce, they're bringing us into the Miami energy. Part of me is like, damn, I wish Gloria Estefan would make an appearance on the show. I know somebody on that cast knows Gloria Estefan. She's made an appearance before, right? So I just need, can someone get Gloria on? I just need, you can't be in Miami because when you talk about some of you want to call Larsa the Queen of Miami. Lies you tell. The Queen of Miami will always be Gloria Estefan. Okay? Get it right. Okay, sidebar. Larsa, since they were already talking about your butt, because I don't want to talk about people's bodies. But since they were talking about the butt and Adriana's talking about getting a BBL, I don't know. Y'all pay too much money. Y'all have too much money to get this botched work. Alexia was basically saying the same thing when Adriana was coming out there like, oh, I want to get a BBL. I don't think Adriana's really going to get a BBL. I think she was trying to take a dig at Larsa again. I really do. I think she was taking a dig. But Alexia was like, girl, don't try and get a BBL and with those skinny legs. So that's the first thing I thought of when I saw Larsa. She's opening, she has her new apartment. We love to look at real estate. And last season, she was looking for a new house, and she decided on this building where they got the drug dealers and the robbers and the OnlyFans people. Oh, wait. No, that's another building. This is where the OnlyFans people live. I don't know why that became such a bone of contention between Lisa and Larsa, because it's not like she made up the joke. She was repeating a joke that she saw online. But I also understand why Larsa was upset. I'd probably be upset too. My $1 million building, you are trying to make it seem like only people that are OnlyFans trying to degrade my building. I'm going to be honest with you, though, until she clarified that joke, when we met that guy, when Larsa and her friend went to the common area of the building, and she was talking to him, and she said on Beyonce, and that's Kelly Rowland. I looked at the guy with a side eye. I said, which one is he? The robber, the drug dealer, or the OnlyFans? Anyone else? You were thinking it too. Anyways, back to Larsa's mansion in the sky. Although I do think she says she's still working on the decor and things like that. It's a beautiful space. And I already told you, I mean, eventually maybe I'll get another house, but I want a Miami apartment. Okay, I don't know if I want a Miami apartment, but I love that apartment. You know how much I loved Alexia's apartment? Gorgeous. So I really do think that there's a lot of potential with this place. And I have to give Larsa her credit. I'm not one of those people that, are a stan of Larsa Pippen. I'm not, because Larsa is so shallow. Larsa is just, she's one of the Kardashians. That's why her and the Kardashians could be besties. Sidebar, I heard that her and Kim were avoiding each other at Art Basel. That was the word on the street. I don't know what happened there. I mean, we do know what happened there, but you would think after the divorce that things would be better. Maybe? No, I think something else happened. Well, Anthony, Dr. Nicole's husband, called Larsa a homewrecker. You think she tried to wreck? I'm just asking. I thought that was funny, though, Anthony. I was really like, whoa, I didn't expect. I love it when the husbands sort of like check in really quickly and then check out. Okay. Let me stay focused. I'm gonna try and stay in episode 1, but I just feel like the stories just sort of are all together. But I have to say, watching these first 4 episodes, and then yesterday we did our Thirsty Thursday, which was normally our Real Housewives of Salt Lake City recap, but that season has been terrible. How many episodes of that we've gotten so far? And I'm still like, what is happening here? I'm not entertained. These 4 episodes of Miami, I was just like, ooh. And maybe because, look, Salt Lake City, it's cold and dreary. But I still like Salt Lake City because they always find weird, interesting things to do that are in Salt Lake. But then we go to Miami and it's like, every time they play that music, I'm just like, where are we right now? What are we doing? Okay. Let me say thank you, and then I'm going to continue with with this recap, guys. If you're just joining us, be sure to like the video. It's an easy and free way of supporting not just my channel, but other channels as well. Yesterday, I dropped a couple of videos. As you know, here on the channel, we don't just talk about the Real Housewives or reality TV. We talk about everything in pop culture. We had an update in regards to a Wendy Williams related story. Kelvin Hunter did an exclusive interview, and then I had a little story time with you guys. The entire set looked completely different. Go check out that video. And we also had another update in regards to the TJ Holmes story. And as I said before, guys, if you're not following me on other platforms, you're missing out on little side jokes that I don't report in video form. So be sure to check that out and check out who is filling in for TJ Holmes, my new boo. But Garcelle, back off. Not Garcelle. I said, okay, sidebar, y'all. So this man, DeMarco Morgan or something like that, he filled in for TJ today. And I retweeted it and I said, well, hello there. Not Garcelle retweeting after me and says, well, hello. You know what, Garcelle? We will fight. I know we are building a new Twitter friendship, but we will fight. Hashtag back up. Hashtag back off. Hashtag the boy is mine. Hashtag I don't know. Look, he probably doesn't even bat for my team. Okay, Garcelle, you can have him. You can have him, Garcelle, for now. He might be married for all we know. Look, if he's married, like, oh, Lord. I ain't never said nothing. I was just, oh, you're very sweet. She says, Deborah says, DeMarco looks like you, Kempire. Okay, I don't want to be that gay. I don't know. Okay, can we have a little sidebar conversation? I can say this because I'm gay. There's something with our gay community where some of us end up dating guys that look just like us. And I'm like, what is happening here? What in the narcissism is going on? Some of us, not all of us. Okay. Let me say thank you. I don't know why this doesn't go in order. Jamila, thank you so much for the super chat. Jamila says, you are too much today, honey. It's Friday. Miami's own Dr. Payne is in the building. Hey, Dr. Payne. And shout out to our senior royals, guys. If you would like to become a member of the senior royal tier, head on over to teamkempire.com/join. I know that Dr. Payne is a senior royal. She says, hi, Kempire. Hi, everyone. I roll Larsa, but cheap shot Lisa. Okay, we're going to talk about her cheap shot. Yeah. I'll get into this and I'll get into the other super chats. Here's the thing. Larsa is not from Michelle Obama's camp. When you go low, Larsa's going to hell. Larsa is going to hell. And she's not returning until she feels like it. Okay, so let's go there and I'll get back to the super chats. Oh, thank you, Dr. Payne. Dr. Payne says, you can have him, Kempire. Garcelle needs an older man. Maybe she's trying to go younger, though. Okay. So the beef, it's all about Lisa in these first 4 episodes. Lisa's marriage, Lisa's beef with Larsa. So Lisa, after hanging out with Marisol and Kiki, the 2 friendos of the show, okay, she says, I saw this joke where, the robbers and the drug dealers and the OF people live in Larsa's building. And they already knew between Kiki's reaction and Marisol's reaction, she was just like, guys, don't say anything. I will say it to her myself. And Kiki was activated this episode. All right, Kiki. All right, Kiki has confessionals, y'all. Kiki is trying to, she already admitted that she wants to get her whatever the drink they hold. She's trying to be a full-time housewife. Kiki, let's know a little bit more about your life though. Like, I mean, I like it when you come on in, but let's be honest. My girl Marisol is getting the confessionals more than anyone. I feel like she gets more confessionals than the full-time housewives. And I'm okay with it because I'm fully entertained by Marisol. But here's the big question that I had at the top of this. Why is Marisol not a full-time housewife? And it's not because she doesn't want to be. I think Marisol wants to be a full-time housewife. She said it before. She wants to be on the show. But also being a full-time housewife, there's a certain paycheck for that, and maybe they didn't meet Marisol where she wants when it comes to that. But there's also an obligation of time in life that you have to get to the show when filming. But Marisol's not a full-time person. Adriana, I'm not surprised at Adriana though, because we don't really get a lot of confessionals from Adriana. I don't think Adriana's going to give us her full life and all the true tea. Because here's the thing, we're just going to jump around. This is my live. I do what I want. Adriana's married man. Okay, so she dropped the tea. If you follow social media, then you already probably knew about the tea about the first man that she was dating, that she brought to the reunion last year, and then he exposed her for getting Botox on social media. And she said, that was from 2 years ago when I got my divorce. That's what she said. And now Alexia's dropping tea about her other date. Remember, we met both of these guys last season, but she decided to settle on this man. Adriana's reaction to Alexia dropping the tea that this man is fully married, very married, and Adriana's reaction, I think Adriana knew. In my mind, just based off her reaction, I think Adriana knew, but she didn't know that everybody else knew. Adriana, you're a beautiful woman. Why are you doing that? Oh, wait, let me put up Adriana's picture. Why? You're a beautiful woman. You're entertaining to watch. I don't need her full time though. Not yet. Unless she gives me like I'm the producer. Unless she tells me what her full storyline is going to be, I don't need her full time. I like her as a friend of. For now. In the first 4 episodes, we don't get too much except her saying she wants to get a BBL. A BBL? And when they showed her legs and Alexia said, girl, if you get a BBL, you got to grow those legs. Okay. Justin says, I want Leah Black back. Leah Black and Joanna back. I don't want either one of them back anymore. And I know I said before that I wanted Leah Black back. You will see Leah this season. She's going to be advising Lisa on her divorce. But I'm a little done with Leah Black. I saw her tweet yesterday about the whole Brittany Griner situation. You can go to Twitter and see it. I didn't like I get what she's saying, but I didn't. Certain things you can just keep to yourself. Certain things you can just keep to yourself. Let's just celebrate. Let's have this moment of celebration for this woman who was about to serve 9 years in a Russian prison. It's a win. It's a win. Okay? People just, I didn't bring my water. I won't be live long then. I left my water. It's okay. Okay, Data on Facebook says, King of Christmas. Okay, Mariah, you know what? He also says, BBL for what? The elasticity in her skin been gone. You know what? Yeah. So that's how I feel about the whole. You will see Leah Black this season. Joanna, I never really liked Joanna. And Joanna's in a different, she's not even in Florida anymore. She has a whole other life. I'm okay with Joanna not coming back. We're good. Look, we're good because these first 4 episodes, I felt like everyone did their job. Especially my girl Marisol. Marisol, I really believe that Marisol leans into the whole, I'm drinking situation. Where do I have a picture of that? Oh, no, here it is. Yeah. Her and her cocktail. No, I got to take this off so y'all can see. Her and her cocktails. I really believe she leans in. I don't think that she has any issue with drinking. I think she is very much like me. That will exaggerate a certain trait about yourself. And she's been on reality TV, so she knows to do it even more. I don't think there's a drinking issue. Don't worry for Marisol. She likes her cocky, and that's all. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. She told this man in this moment, don't judge. He's like, I'm not. Drink up. They want you to drink. These producers want you to drink because some of them are a lot better in these confessionals when they drink. Okay. Someone says, who's Joanna? That says it all. She's from older seasons of the Real Housewives of Miami. She was a model. I don't know. She could still be a model for all I know. Let me say thank you. Hold on. Okay. Freddie, thank you so much for the super chat. Freddie says, Jill Zarin's Peter Thomas type appearance made me laugh. Well, here's the thing. I like seeing Jill. It's always nice to see a housewife come through on, a crossover. And it was very quick. She was at a Larsa's party, her little, new beginnings party. It was nice, like, hey, hello. It was nice seeing her. And she talking about a facelift. I haven't gotten one yet. I was like, all right, Jill looks good. After all these years, Jill looks good. Jamila, thank you so much for another super chat. Jamila says, Marisol has no time with this BS. She wants to be. She wants to film. Like she said before, she has admitted that she wants to film with her friends. Julie, thank you so much for the super chat. Julie says, need to be a part of the replay crew, but got through 1.5 episodes and love it. Wondering what's going to happen with Julia and Martina's marriage. Kiki is shady to me so far. A woman knows, i.e. if a hubby is cheating, Lisa knew. Enjoy. Thank you, Julie. Jag, hold on. Jag, thank you so much for the super chat. Jag says, I'm from Miami, and she lives in downtown Miami. And let me tell you, that area is sketchy AF. I've been to Miami, and it can be a little sketchy. It can be a little, at least the certain parts of Miami can be a little sketch. But that's any city. New York, too. Look, New York, too. But that's a big, beautiful high rise. Oh, yeah. Okay, I got sidetracked. Shout out to Larsa. I have to give her credit because she says, I don't know if this is true, but I believe her. I believe she's making the coin on OnlyFans. And she says that she didn't use any of her divorce money to buy this place. I was like, okay, Larsa, apparently you're doing well for yourself. I just don't think that Larsa is completely dumb either. Yes, she gives us those moments on Instagram. I loved when all the ladies in their confessionals were mimicking her. But Larsa. I don't think she's dumb. I don't think she's completely as dumb as she tries to make it, make herself seem. Look. Let me say thank you. Hold on. Jack says, oh yeah, I read that one already. Okay. Jack also said, Marisol is chismosa and not interesting. That's why. What's chismosa? Someone in the chat tell me. I'm guessing boring. Who said, Kate, thank you so much for the super chat. She says, Julia, bye. You're boring. We'll get to Julia in a second. I'm not completely bored with Julia, maybe because everyone else is doing what they're supposed to do. But I said this last season, I was not moved by Julia until the reunion. At the reunion is when we got all that tea about her baby and then the cheating and the I was like, oh, wait a minute. There's a lot going on. Hi Vibe, thank you so much for the super chat. Hi Vibe says Julia can go and sell goat milk and eggs. She's only there because of Martina. Well, the producers really want Martina. And Martina looks at Julia like Lisa's husband looks at her. Red flag. Okay, since you guys keep bringing up Julia, let's talk about that and then we'll get into the real juicy stuff to give people time to get into the room. Guys, we have almost 500 people watching on YouTube alone. We have almost 50 people watching on TikTok, and we have quite a few people watching on Facebook, Twitch, and Twitter. Be sure to like the video. Be sure to subscribe. Be sure to follow wherever you're watching from. Let's talk about Julia. So Julia's storyline this season is that she has her second farm. Her farm, it's not doing well. She says it's not paying for itself. But she's having sort of like the empty nest syndrome. Her daughters are away. Martina's busy. She wants more time with Martina. Martina's not home. Martina, she seems unhappy. She's cried a couple of times these first 4 episodes. She seems unhappy and Martina seems unhappy. They've been together a long time. You saw those photos? Like Martina helped raise her daughters. Could it be the end for them? I kind of get that feeling. And let's be honest, Julia is a little bit of a weirdo. Okay. The other issue that we have this season is Larsa and the issues that she had with Julia and Adriana from the reunion has spilled over. And Julia was in the comment section and Larsa responses. She's like, why are you even in here in my comment section? You're a weirdo. And she really is a weirdo. Like, we need that in Housewives, though. We always need that one person that's a little strange, like Mia. At least with Julia, I'm not worried about Julia hitting somebody. Julia doesn't feel like a liability. But I'm a little worried for her because I agree with High Vibe. I kind of get a vibe that they might not be, they want different things. And that is life. Not every situation is meant for forever. Sometimes things are for a few years, decades, and then you come to a point where it's like, we want different things. You want to travel and do this. I want more people. She was talking about she wanted more children. Martina didn't want more children. Julia, it sounds to me though, that's not the reason to have children. So you have someone in the house, because eventually that child will grow up and leave too. It sounds like she's one of those people that can't be alone. Julie, thank you so much for another super chat. She says, dang husband's company party, but would rather be at this party. And also, why isn't Marisol a full-time housewife? She's on just as much, if not more. I don't know. Marisol, can you just slip in my DM and let me know what it is? Is it because they don't want to pay you the money that you want and that you deserve? Or do you not want us to be in your business? How's the marriage going? I'm asking. I haven't heard anything. I'm asking. Is there a reason? Or like Mary Cosby. Thank you, L. Singleton. The weird. However, let's be honest. At least with their weird, it's more entertaining than Julia's. Sorry, Julia. You're not that entertaining. No. I mean, she has like little quirky moments, and I'm like, it was funny. All right. let me get back on track. So in episode 1, this is when we find out the issues that have been happening offline. Now it's coming into season 5. So we have the Lisa and Larsa issue. We have Larsa's issues with Adriana and Julia, but she's trying to to look past it, she invites them to her new beginnings party for her, at her new building where the robbers and the drug dealers and the OnlyFans people be at. She invites them. Everyone comes and they're having a good time. But this is where the big fight between Lisa and Larsa happens. Okay. So this is where Larsa drops tea about Lisa renting out her home on Star Island. Well, here's the thing. Okay, I'm going to be twerking on a fence. Bear with me, okay? It's Friday night. Everyone twerk, okay? Bear with me. Here's the thing. It might be smart to rent out your backyard because I don't think she's renting out the home. It seems, and apparently the entire cast knew. It might be smart. What is that? $40,000 for a weekend to rent out your backyard? And I know some of you are like, well, you don't need it. And then she says, oh, well, you have 2 mortgages. And everyone's like, what's wrong with having a mortgage? Here's the thing. I remember seeing a TikTok talking about Adele's recent purchase and her taking out a mortgage. Sometimes taking out a mortgage is more financially sound than paying cash in full. So I don't look down on someone that, look, I have a mortgage. I don't look down on someone having a mortgage. I do look down on people like Lisa Rinna when you owe millions of dollars more worth than the home. Just saying, that's a whole other situation. But everyone in the group is sort of like, oh, Lisa's just this doting wife. No one believes you, Lisa, when you say that you did the finances. You probably don't even know if your name is on the home. And I'm pretty sure your name was not on the home. Didn't Alexia drop tea that her name wasn't on the deed of her home with what's his face? You know, the gay one? Well, the bisexual one? I don't know what he was. He's gone. She wasn't on the deed. Adriana said, oh, my name wasn't on the deed of that house either. So you're not paying the bills, girl. We don't believe that you're paying the bills. So I can see where maybe making some money, by doing that, you can do that. But if you're really loaded, you're a plastic surgeon, you're the boob god, do you really need to? Because to be honest with you, I don't need people traipsing through my home or my yard. Okay? I don't need that. And I'm not the boob god. I don't have millions of dollars. LA says Lisa signed a prenup, so she will not get the home in the divorce. I mean, it's hard to fight a prenup, but you can fight them. I want Lisa to get all the things. First of all, she has 2 children with him, so she's at least going to get child support because he's not raising those kids. I mean, some people will say she's not raising them either. But Lenny's not innocent in this whole situation either. I feel like he's kept her in the dark, but I also think that she kind of knew but accepted things the way that they are. The woman that Lenny's with now is probably one of those hot girls. No, she's definitely one of those hot girls that because he likes to have parties, she said. She likes to have parties with friends that she knows. He likes to have parties with new people. Yeah, because he's trying to figure out which one he's going to roll up to next. Let me tell you something, Lenny's new girlfriend, if you're watching. What he's doing to her, he will do to you. To me, this is such a big red flag. And yes, he might tell you, no, I would never do this to you. I'm in love with you. He was no matter what, even if he fell out of love with Lisa, he was with Lisa for over 10 years and had 2 kids with her. And this is how he treats the mother of his children? Kicking her out the house? Not the producers production, you did your job this season because we're getting the footage of this whole downfall of their relationship and marriage and divorce. So much so, we're getting the corner shots of Lenny basically saying, get out of here. We're getting hot mic moments. We'll get back there. So Larsa goes to hell. because of this simple little joke, this little joke that she was just repeating. Larsa goes from that simple joke to, oh, I hear that you rent out your home and that you have 2 mortgages. And this is supposed to be her friend. Larsa, I could never be your friend. I could never be your friend because Larsa is dangerous. Because if you could never trust Larsa with your business, because the minute you may say something even jokingly, because I don't even think Larsa can take a joke. Even if you make a random joke, if she doesn't deem it okay, she's gonna go to hell. Larsa's the type of person you're like, that damn Larsa, and I don't like that hair she had on, during episode 2. Larsa's gonna be like, well, I heard your husband sleeping with the other woman and he took all the money and now you're homeless. Larsa, girl. All I said, I didn't like your hair. And then she'll make a whole big thing about it. Well, I don't like your face. Oh, that's bad work you had on your face. I heard Lenny is sleeping with the entire office. Okay, Larsa, you don't have to go to hell. You don't have to go to hell. But I'm here for it. Just because it's good entertainment. Because did you expect Larsa to say that about Lisa? Because that became a whole other thing during these first 4 episodes that Lisa doesn't know. I mean, we kind of already knew that Lisa didn't know the ins and outs of the finances of that whole situation. But I'm also looking at Lenny with the side eye. I don't think Lenny's money is long as he thinks it is. Right now, Lisa's fighting to get the financials, his tax returns for 2008, 2009, 2010. I don't think, and I know, Lisa, you were like, because if you were really doing the finances, you would have that information. Lisa, did you have an FU fund? Lisa, did you have an FU fund? You didn't you? Lisa didn't have an FU fund, y'all. But here's the thing, Lisa. I saw all those Birkins, bags, the value of those things go up. Sell some of those bags. But I do think that you're going to get spousal support, and I do think that you're going to get child support. I mean, unless you have an amazing lawyer, I hope that you do. I heard you decided not to take Leah Black's advice on the lawyer, probably for the best. Just because people like Lisa don't mean that she's the most brilliant person. I hope in my hearts of hearts that you get the house, because we all know, if you're a fan of the Real Housewives of Miami, how much Lenny wanted this house on Star Island. Like, this is his baby. He wanted this house so bad. So part of me is like, damn it, I hope she gets the house just to be that last dig at that mother father. And like I said, I don't know if his finances are that great. I really don't. I don't know. Because didn't they also say that some of these hot girls that, these parties that they have at their house, the cast was saying this. They were spilling tea in their confessionals. These hot girls, some of them had free boob jobs. Is he giving out too many free jobs? Just asking. Maybe he's not making the money, or maybe he's living beyond his means. You never know. There's a lot of people that you think are rich that aren't so rich. Jack says she's not getting that house. It's in the prenup. Y'all keep thinking that, for the love of me too, prenups are not ironclad. No matter how many times people want to say it. Yes, it's hard to get out of one, but it doesn't mean that it's impossible. Brianna says, not mother, father. Yeah. All right. Guys, if you're just joining us, this is our weekly recap of the Real Housewives of Miami. The first 4 episodes are now available on Peacock. They're not paying me, but they should. You're welcome, Peacock. Bravo. Andy. producers. I'm enjoying it though. I want to know, guys, in the YouTube chat, but live chats on TikTok, Twitch, Twitter, Facebook. Let me know how you rate this episode between 1 and 10, or these episodes between 1 and 10. I would rate all of these episodes because I felt like they were seamless from beginning to 4. I would give this a 9. It was really good. Dare I say, I almost would give it a 10. I would almost give it a 10. Production value, Confessionals. They had a premiere party. What other Housewives city had a premiere party? I haven't seen it. Maybe a little watch party. I know Kathy Hilton did something at her house. They had a premiere party in Miami. I mean, I didn't get invited. I wouldn't have went. But you know what I'm just saying? It would have been nice to be invited. Based on our YouTube poll, you guys rated this with over 300 and something votes. Guys, we have almost 600 people watching on YouTube. Vote in the poll. Let me know how you rate this episode. You guys are rating this between 7 and 10 with almost 80% of the vote. Wow. Replay crew, as always, I want to know where you're watching from. What you thought of episodes 1 through 4 of the Real Housewives of Miami, and what you thought of overall. What are you thinking about the beefs that Lisa versus Larsa? By the end of episode 4, Larsa and Lisa come to a better place, and I'm glad because I didn't want them to drag this out. She's going to need these women. She's going to need this women this season. And one of the things that I mentioned last season, during those last couple of episodes when Alexia's mother died, it was one of those rare moments where I really felt like, oh, wow, these ladies really kind of came together and supported Alexia. And it felt real. It felt genuine. And I feel like that's going to happen again this season when it comes to Lisa and this divorce. Because it's about to get ugly. It's about to get ugly. All right. Let me just save this. Hold on. Let me say thank you. We got a couple of super chats. Ricky, thank you so much for the super chat. Ricky says, I love her, but Guerdy has no storyline so far. Let's remember, there are quite a few other ladies that we have not seen their storyline this season. It looks like, based on the preview, that Guerdy's storyline is going to be that she's working too much. Speaking of Guerdy, though, what we did get from Guerdy these first 4 episodes was her beef with Alexia, because she decided that she was not going to plan Alexia's reception, or I don't know what you want to call it, because she ended up eloping, as you already knew if you followed the tea. She ended up eloping, and she decided, I'm going to do something afterwards on the boat, this space that Guerdy had found. So here's my take on that whole. Before I even get into it, let me just say thank you. Dr. Payne, thank you so much for the super chat. Dr. Payne says exactly about Larsa, and she seems miserable and unloved, hence the OnlyFans. She needs it. It's a sad way. Lisa knew Lenny was checked out. Also, old rumor, Lenny liked the main competitor of... Also, old rumor, Lenny liked the main competitor of Pepsi. Hopefully not anymore. Wait, explain that last part. Explain that last part. You don't have to send a super chat. Just send me a comment. Justin says, I want to like Guerdy so bad, but I still like Guerdy. Guerdy is out here busy. Guerdy is really doing the things. Here's the thing. I'm team Guerdy, though, when it comes to this beef with Alexia, because I think Alexia really is that person. She's not a good friend, at least not to Guerdy. Because I do believe she only reaches out to Guerdy or responds to Guerdy when she wants something. And I think Guerdy was starting to feel a little used by Alexia. And their beef was because Guerdy decided, I'm busy. I don't want to get involved with this whole reception situation. And then she felt like Alexia took a dig at her, comparing her fundraiser that she did for Haiti to what Marisol did at the Versace mansion. And I have to agree with her. At the Versace mansion, you don't have to do anything. You brought your Versace plates, and I mean, the Versace mansion is what it is. You don't have to do much. I mean, it was a fun party for us to watch, but it wasn't like this. It wasn't Guerdified. Let's be real. So she felt like Alexia was taking a dig at her, and where Alexia lost me, because I was still on the fence. I was like, what's going on between these two? I was still on the fence until Guerdy was like, okay, we hashed it out. I went to her wedding situation. It was fun. She sent her flowers. Oh no, this was before the wedding situation. She sent her flowers at the wedding situation and a beautiful note. A beautiful note. And what did Alexia say in her confessional? Well, look, I got a lot of flowers here already. You ungrateful. I was just like, what? Because it wasn't just like a random note. It wasn't like, congratulations, hope you have a wonderful day. No, she really wrote like a sonnet. And I was like, wait. And that's what you do, Alexia? So you're just proving Guerdy's point right. Oh, Mama Allie, I missed your super chat. Let me see if I can find it. Hold on. Guys, please also keep in mind, and Mod, you already know this. I am the one monitoring all the stuff here. So if I miss something, it's not intentional. Okay? Just bring it to my attention. Let me see if I can find it. Okay, let me see. Here we go. Did you send another one? No, that was the only one you sent here. So how am I missing your super chat again, Mama Allie? She says, you missed my super chat again, Kevin. I love the yellow watch. Hold on. I love the yellow watch band. Love it. You need a coldest water bottle to match. We love you. Just a reminder. Thank you so much, Mama Allie. Appreciate it. All right. Let me close that. All right. Let me go all the way back down. I think I got, all right. Okay. All right. Guys, if you haven't already, be sure to like the video. It's an easy and free way of supporting the channel. Speaking of supporting the channel, this is your last opportunity to get some fall and fall merch on our merch store at houseofkempire.com. Head on over there. The links are available in the description. And speaking of the coldest water bottle, be sure to get your coldest water bottle. Right now, holidays is a perfect time to get a coldest water bottle or some other things. They have sheets, they have things for your pets, they have pillows, all the things over at Coldest. Use the discount code, though, KEMP10 for 10% off of your order. All right. So back to this. So, all right. Let me see. I guess I just want to make sure I covered everything that I wanted to talk. Oh, wait. I just want to make sure I covered everything I wanted to cover in episodes 1 and 2. Episode 3. Now we find out. So you remember one of the stories that we covered last season was the whole Peter getting arrested. Do you guys believe the story that Alexia is giving us? Because he's still dating this girl, the girl that apparently he did something to, but the charges were dropped. Apparently she was very drunk and he was trying to stop her from driving. This is what Alexia said. Look, Alexia will protect her son at all costs. The charges were dropped. He's still dating this girl. They later have a conversation where she's talking about how her mom stopped talking to her when she was dating their father and then her husband after that one. And Peter feels like she's still very much like her mom, where people say that she's very difficult. Alexia, you are very difficult. You might not see it, but you are very difficult. But so are you, Peter. Oh, okay. Nobody believes it. All right, you guys don't believe her story. Mario says, what is it with men named Peter on Housewives? Not to be trusted. I don't believe the story either. Gloria says, shaking my head, toxic relationship. And I think that's part of why Alexia is hesitant about the relationship continuing. I think that is more telling about what's going on there. Yeah, and Dove says she's an enabler. It's going to impact her relationship. Well, so far all things were good. I did love her new husband. I can't think of his name. You guys will remind me in the chat. I don't know why I can't think of his name. He's from Staten Island, my hometown. Todd. There we go. Not Todd. Not Todd. He gave a really nice speech at their situation. Here's where I'm Team Guerdy again. And at first I was like, well, Guerdy, that's a little petty. When she was talking about what the wedding reception was beautiful, but the tip jars at the bar was a little tacky. And at first I was like, but then I was like, no, you're right. The tip jars are usually there for, of course, the tip for good service, but also because usually people that are getting tips aren't getting paid that well, so they rely on the tips. And I think even if a tip jar is not there, you could still tip your bartender. But I agree with Guerdy because I'm like, well, if this is a lavish, I bet you at an Oprah Winfrey party, you don't see a tip jar at the bar because they're getting paid well. Did we think that through together? Remember, she puts these parties together all the time. I see all of her parties on social media. I'm like, damn, she really is that girl. Like, she really knows how to throw. Like, she's one of those people that would have been on Oprah if Oprah still had a daytime talk show. Guerdy, when I have mine, I'm going to invite you over so you can do all the things. I love seeing that stuff. Guerdy needs her own show so that we can see that. Watch her get her own show. You're welcome, Guerdy. I'm surprised that they haven't really developed something. But apparently that is Guerdy's storyline to season 2. Her beef with Alexia, I think it's sort of simmered now, but also that she's too busy for her sexy husband. But they've been together for such a long time. Look, like I was saying with Martina and Julia, I do believe after years of being with each other, things change. People want different things. Well, that seems to be an issue for her and her husband, Guerdy and her husband. But they've been together. They're high school sweethearts. I think he loves and adores her. She's a lot. Look, she's a lot. But he's one of those strong silent types, and I think he likes that in her. But she's also very busy. She's also very, very busy. And that apparently is going to be affecting their relationship. Okay, speaking of Guerdy, Guerdy was trying to make peace. Guerdy's reactions sometimes are a lot. Because later in the season, we see that scene when Lisa reveals, the cheating and the divorce, and Guerdy has that same reaction from last season. Like, it's like, wait. Oh, no, that's not Guerdy. That was Cynthia Bailey. That's an old episode of Real Housewives of Atlanta when she goes, I was like, what? Guerdy at the New Beginnings party, Guerdy is like trying to simmer Lisa because Lisa's just constantly talking about the issue with Larsa. And I'm like, damn, is Lisa the Dorit of Miami? Maybe a little bit. But I do feel like Dorit might have a little bit more sense. Lisa, I don't think you're dumb, but I do think you were probably less than smart when it came to dealing with the whole Lenny situation. Did you have a nephew fund? Just asking. You should have. Happy holidays, Sonia. Thank you for being a member for 14 months. Wow, you guys have been around a long time. All right. Let me see what you guys are saying in the chat. Hold on. Deborah says that Guerdy is booked and busy. Yes, girl. She is. And Dub says, I love that he's a regular guy. He really is, but I kind of want to get more from him. Anyone else? I want a little bit more from him. But look, maybe I just want to see him more on screen. I don't know. Guys, if you're just joining us, we have almost 600 people on YouTube alone. We had quite a few people watching on TikTok. We have quite a few people watching on Facebook, Twitch, and Twitter. Replay crew, as always, I want to know where you're watching from, what you thought of the episode, how you would rate the episode. Please let me know your thoughts. All right. If you are a senior royal, I am dropping the call-in link. Those of you that are in the chat, we're almost at 250 likes. Let's get to 300. Let's get to 300, and I'll drop the call-in link for you guys there. And I need to turn off my oven because it's beeping. Hold on. Data says tip jars at private events are a no-no. Usually means you ain't paying them that much. Ooh. Eesh. Okay. All right. Let me drop this. Okay. Yes. Guys, I'm going to take a quick little bit of a break. It'll be quicker. Quick. But if you're a senior court, hold on. I think I posted it. If you're a member of the channel, I don't remember which I did. Let me do this. I've posted the call-in link on the community tab. All right. And I'll be right back. I will get to a couple of the super chats, and we will talk about Dr. Nicole. We will talk about Marisol. We'll talk about, who else do I want to talk about? We'll talk about Lenny. We got a couple of things to talk about, and then I'm going to get out of here because it's Friday night, and I got dinner to eat. Okay? All right. Let me just put this on.
Say, feel that bass. We gon' shake up this place. Say, pick up that pace. Yeah, we got no time to waste. Everybody say, feel that bass. Yeah, we gon' shake up this place. Pick up that pace. We got no time to waste. Say, dreams to chase. Yeah, we ain't losing this race. Say, we got faith. We know what it's gonna take. Ain't nobody gotta do for me what I do when I do it so beautifully. All I gotta stay is true to me. Yeah, stay winning is a mood to me. Hey, ain't nobody gotta do for me. Yep, what I do when I do it so beautifully. All I gotta stay is true to me. Say what? Stay winning is a mood to me. Hey, I said.
And we're back. I was like, oh, let me go grab some water too. All right, guys, happy Friday. This is our weekly recap of the Real Housewives of Miami. The new season has officially started. The first 4 episodes are now available on Peacock. And don't be surprised. No, more than likely, the episodes will air on Bravo once the season has wrapped. Okay? We've been talking all about what's been transpiring. The big storyline this season, though, will be Lisa Hochstein's divorce. All right. Excuse me. All right. Let me say thank you. We had a couple of super chats. Jag, thank you so much for another super chat. Jag says, Guerdy needs to paint her house. It looks Why are you guys this way? Now I need to go rewind back because you know the only house that I noticed that needed just a little touch up was Dr. Hochstein's house. But then I said, oh, maybe because they're by the water, like the top of the front of the house. I was like, why does it look faded up there? The things that you notice. I mean, it's still a big, beautiful home, but I was just like, you know what I mean? Brandy, thank you so much for the super chat. Brandy says, main competitor of Pepsi is Coke. That's when Lenny, that's what Lenny likes according to the other super chat. I mean, it is, look. You guys are trouble. I mean, I wouldn't be shocked, okay? Based on how they're describing Lenny in these weekends, God only knows what's happening over at the Hochstein's house on the weekends with these new friends that he likes to have over at the house. God only knows what's happening. Well, apparently cheating. Because if you did your Google schmoogle of the new girlfriend, she was over at their house during Halloween of 2020, I think it was. Brianna, me too. Brianna says, I finally get it. Me too. You saw it was like, and I was like, oh. Look. All right, let's focus. Let's focus. Y'all are terrible. All right, so everyone else does have a storyline. It's not just about Lisa. It's not just about Larsa. It's not just about the beef between Guerdy and Alexia. There are people with other storylines. Well, Adriana might be dating a married man. Well, according to Alexia, he is very married. Okay. Marisol is just there to make us laugh. We haven't even dug into everything that's going on with Marisol. Kiki finally gets a confessional. Kiki gets activated. Kiki was the one behind bringing what Lisa said at Marisol's home to Larsa. And Lisa was very upset with Kiki for doing that. I mean, I'm part of it. Look, I mean, I get why Kiki did it because she wants to be, she wants a main part on the show. I kind of like Kiki, though, just as a friend. I liked her as a friend of last season. I don't feel like there's a lot that Kiki's going to bring personally. I don't know though. You never know. I just get the feeling that, yeah, you guys like to elevate people to housewives. And then when they become housewives, you're like, oh, they're not that interesting. I like Kiki as a friend of. I like her every once in a while when she comes in. And I'm glad she finally will probably be invited to the reunion. But as you already know, not all friend does make the final cut. Hey, Tracy. And you're probably like, who the hell's Tracy? Real Housewives of New Jersey, remember her? Norma, thank you so much for the super chat. Norma says, Lenny's giving me major Putin vibes, tiny dictator. Emphasis on the dictator. I wouldn't be shocked. Some of these chicks that want to be with Lenny only want to be with Lenny because he has money or they think he has money and he's the boob god. Maybe they'll get some free plastic surgery out of it. I don't believe he loves this woman. I don't care what Lenny says. I don't care what Lenny says. I don't believe he loves this woman. I think she's the shiny new thing. He likes new things every weekend, according to Lisa. But I also don't think that Lisa was completely shocked about this relationship. I think she was shocked that he was finally divorcing her and kicking her out. I think that was the shocking part. I just don't know how you treat no matter how you feel about it, you might hate someone, but she's still the mother of your children. You know what I mean? All right. Back to this. back to this, and then we'll take a couple of callers, and then I'm getting out of here, guys. I'm going to get out of here. I hope you all are having a fantastic Friday. Be sure to check out everything that you may have missed this week, including a new episode of our podcast. Hey, Amy is the name of it. Kempire Radio on your favorite podcast platforms. And don't forget to rate and review. If you haven't, I dropped T there that I didn't drop anywhere else. You've been wondering what is the meaning behind, hey, Amy. Kempire Radio on your favorite podcast platform. All right, or head on over to kempireradio.com. Norma says Lenny loves Lenny very clearly. And Lenny, you're not even cute. I mean, he's been working out, though. He's been working out, smelling good. All the signs are there. All the signs are there. All right. I just want to make sure I'm not missing out on any other part that I want to get into. Oh, so, and I felt this way too last season. Every time she tries to be sweet with Lenny or, have this romantic thing with Lenny, it always came across like inauthentic. Not saying that she doesn't feel that way, but like they were putting on for the camera. So they do this whole dinner thing. First of all, she says they've lived in that house for how long and they never ate out in the back? Maybe because they've been renting it. The plot thickens. The plot thickens. Sidebar, Deborah says, Texas Goddess says, Lisa's new teeth. Didn't Larsa point those out? Larsa's always taking a dig. They look good though, Lisa. They look good. Good morning, Ashley. Where are you watching from, Ashley? I decided to do the live a little bit earlier so that, our international folks could still be a part, our West Coast folks could be a part, and our East Coast folks can be a part, and no matter else. Look, if you're in Australia, then I can't really help you. I'm sorry. Look, sorry. Anyways, all right. Okay, what else did I want to... Okay, so that was the first time that they ate in the back. It's a beautiful backyard. Beautiful backyard. Why they rented out? Just saying, okay? I know you were thinking it. So they're having this romantic dinner, and then all of a sudden... The other, because they have a bunch of people that work there, comes down like the nanny broke her hand. This turns out to be, at first, I don't know about you guys. I had my eyes on Lenny because he's a doctor. I know he's a boob guy, but he's still a doctor. So I was just checking to see his response to the situation. He doesn't have a bedside manner. You would never know that this man works with women. He has there's no softness to him. Dr. Payne, you can't find the link? Hold on. Let me post it again. It's on for members only. And I know you are a member. It's on the community tab on YouTube. Because we already have quite a few people backstage already. All right. We'll get to the callers in just a second. Because like I said, I got to go. Hungry. Y'all know, see, we haven't done an evening live in a while. I can't wait for And Just Like That to come back. Woo, child, I can't wait to start recapping that. I believe they're still wrapping up filming. Let me say thank you. Brandy, thank you so much for the super chat. Brandy says, Kiki and her language issues. She said testicle sounds like a nice word. Oh, yeah. I like that, though, from her. I do enjoy that from her. She said it sounds like a nice word. She knows what she's doing. Jack, thank you so much for another super chat. Jack says, I find Lenny cute. What's wrong with me? He's giving Miami Zaddy vibes. I don't think he's terrible. I think what makes him ugly is everything that we have seen from him over the years. I don't think he's a terribly looking guy. I don't think he's gorgeous either. I mean, the plugs and the fake teeth. He's very like, he's a little plastic, but he's also a plastic surgeon. So I'm not completely, off. All right. Anyway. So the nanny breaks her wrist or something happened, and Lisa wants to call 911. And I know a lot of you are like, yeah, that's what you should do. But Lenny's a doctor. I'm thinking that he's going to be able to go in there, wrap it up himself. He's like, oh, she just needs ice to wrap it up. So you're not going to wrap it for her? You are the doctor. But I do agree with him. You don't call 911 unless it's really like an emergency. But some people were like, that's an emergency. So they're just going to put her in a car by herself? No, they sent Sandra, whoever Sandra is. He has no bedside manner at all. But I do have to say, I agreed that it didn't necessarily require 911. She still was going to do whatever she wanted. He's like, no, that is an abuse of the system. Really? Like the way you're abusing your wife? When I say abuse, you know, I don't mean like literal. Well, some people. Anyways. Thanks, High Vibe. High Vibe says, hold on. Whoop. High Vibe says, if it's not airway, breathing, or circulation, drive to the ER. Or call an Uber. I mean, I have to say I agree with him there, but she was not going to listen. She's like, but mind you, the amount of time she took to call 911 on her phone, I was like, girl, what is taking her so long? I could have called 911 within the first second of, I'm going to call 911. She was still on her phone. Like you. Well, that scene got really ugly. The producers know what they're doing because they are really foreshadowing what we're going to see later this season. A mess. All right. So the final episode, well, the final of the 4 episodes, because we're recapping all 4 episodes, y'all. This is when Larsa has her dog party. We get to see everyone's dog. Julia brings her goat. The goat headbutts the dog. Dogs are peeing on Louis Vuitton and Birkins. Oh, wait, no. Hold on. We got to rewind a little bit more. Dr. Nicole. I have to remember everyone's story, but we do get a little bit of Dr. Nicole's story. So as you know, Dr. Nicole got engaged while the season was off. Now they're planning their engagement party and the wedding and things like that. Okay, I'm happy for her. I like Dr. Nicole. Yeah, we had a little couple of moments during the season that I was like, what's going on, Dr. Nicole? But we did meet her father last season, and he was drunk when we met him. And, you know, remember, the father went to jail. It was like, she's messy. But before we get to the father, the mom says that you can be a little mean to Dr. Nicole. She says that, you know, you expect everything to be perfect. And Dr. Nicole is like, mind you, we talk about astrological signs. She says, well, maybe because I'm a Virgo. And I said, shout out to all the Virgos. I was like, wow, that might be it. That might be it, Dr. Nicole. I still love you, though. I still love you. And I'm going to defend Dr. Nicole and why she should not allow her father to treat her any old way. You got to stop listening to people. There will be all kinds of people telling you, oh, you should look past it. It's your father. Very old school, Alexia. Her mom. You should forgive him and da-da-da-da. No. There is more that Dr. Nicole hasn't shared with us, but what she has shared with us, for me, is enough to know that her father is no good. He's taking her brother to the Super Bowl and leaving her at home. Or just taking the brother and leaving her at home when they were kids. And I know some people are like, well, she needs just to move on. Yeah, she can move on and not deal with her father. I don't think Dr. Nicole needs to stick around and deal with a toxic family member. Can we normalize that in 2022, 2023? Because at first I was like, okay, maybe, yes, Dr. Nicole can be a little spoiled. Dr. Nicole can be a little controlling and want things to be perfect. Okay. But I think Dr. Nicole might be spot on when it comes to her toxic father. We still don't necessarily understand why she doesn't like his new girlfriend of 3 years. But I believe her. I believe her and I'm riding with her. At least for now. And I don't think you need to listen to your mom. I don't think you need to listen to Alexia, because there will be all kinds of people telling you, well, that's your father. That's your mother. You got to be, no matter what they've done to you. No, I don't subscribe to that belief. I don't subscribe to it. And some of you will be like, well, you're wrong. No, you can be respectful, but you don't have to have that person in your life if they're toxic and they're draining to you and it's a constant battle. And I think there's a lot more that Dr. Nicole has not shared with us in regards to her father. But what we've seen for ourselves, you're going to arrive to the restaurant drunk, slurring, and you know we're filming. Thank you. Someone's got my back. And Dub says, Kempire, you are so right about Nicole and her boundaries with her father. And the thing is, I was really trying to keep an open mind. I was like, maybe she is being a little spoiled. And then I was like, no. But when she started talking more about some of the things that her father has done over the years when it comes to their relationship, I was like, I can see why she probably, she continues to try, but then she's like, and I think the only reason why she's trying is because of her mom. But I also think she could be sweeter to her mom because she, Virgo. Shout out to all the Virgos. You know we love you, Virgos. Data, first of all, thank you for being a member for 16 months. Data says his ego-driven midlife crisis will crumble and burn Lenny. And then he'll run back to Lisa. I hope Lisa wins with a better man spending Lenny's money. I don't think he'll come back to Lisa. I think he will just move on to the next hot new thing. I don't think this relationship will work that he's currently trying to make work. All right. Sidebar. Alexia shading Larsa about every time she has a party, she's selling something. I mean, these housewives do this all the time, but them posting the receipts of Larsa doing, look, Larsa's making a coin. It's not just OF that she's making her money. I'm not going to be mad at her because all these housewives do it. I have to say, though, in Miami, you don't see them doing it like that. So, I mean, I get it, Alexia. You're like, we don't do that. We don't do that in Miami. But Larsa's trying to make some money. She got a pretty good coin from this divorce from Scottie Pippen. Anyways. Okay. Finally, and then we'll get to some callers. The Lenny hot mic moment plays out. He's talking to his friend Vito. They're having this good... First of all, I have to say this. Seeing Lenny with their dog, because, you know, their dog died, or they had put the dog to sleep. People love their pets, and to see him get emotional, he got more emotional about that dog than he is ever going to get about Lisa Hochstein. But seeing that moment, I was just like, oh, damn, he does have emotions, real emotions. But he ain't gonna be crying over Lisa. Not the way he was crying over that dog. Okay, Lenny. So they have this good vibes party. They invite all the ladies over. And then we have the hot mic moment. And that's when we find out they haven't been sleeping together. He's in love with someone else. And then Vito was like, aren't you mic'd? And he's like, yeah, but I'm whispering. That's not how mics work, Lenny, and you know that. You wanted this to be to play out because you wanted your other woman, your hot new woman to know that you're declaring your love on this show. I'm not sleeping with Lisa. I wouldn't be surprised if he is still sleeping with Lisa or was still sleeping with Lisa at the time. But telling her, oh, Andy, ask Lisa that question at the reunion. We know you watch. No, ask her that question. Were you guys not sleeping together at the time? Lisa, let me know. Okay. But that hot mic moment really showed all of us who Lenny is. But you all have seen Lenny for who he is for a long time. And you've been trying to tell me. Not that I thought Lenny was great either. I just didn't think he was this bad. But he's He's pretty bad. All right, let's get to some quick callers so I can go eat some dinner. Guys, if you haven't already, be sure to like the video. It's an easy and free way of supporting not just my channel, but other channels that cover similar topics, pop culture news, things like that. They will start to show up on your algorithm. All right. And happy holidays, guys. Happy holidays. All right. Let's get to some callers. Gabriella's backstage. We're going to bring her up. Again, guys, hold on. Let me put up my little. There we go. The opinions of the callers do not represent myself, the Kempire LLC, blah, 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 blah. All right. We have a few people backstage, so let me get to them. All right, Gabriella, I'm going to bring you up first. What's going on, Gabriella?
Bonsoir.
Bonsoir.
Bonsoir, Kempire. I just had one question about the hot mic moment with Lenny.
Okay.
The production takes this hot mic moment on the tape, okay? How much time they knows? And why they don't tell to Lisa what's going to happen?
Oh.
And I had a theory. Okay, I had a theory. Allegedly, the theory. Maybe the production knows, because when you have a hot mic moment, they hear everything in the day or few days after that. So they know so much time during the filming, okay?
Wait a second, Gabriella. Wait. You bring up such a good point. Obviously, the sound people, the producers all get this audio.
Yes.
Do they say something to Lisa? I mean, it really is a short period.
Had a theory.
There really is a short period of time. There is a short period of time between this scene and her and their divorce, situation blowing up. Okay, Gabrielle, go ahead.
I had a theory. Maybe they tell her, but she doesn't have enough time. Allegedly, it's a theory, to move the money and to get a lower as soon as possible. And maybe maybe it's a theory, she make a deal with the production to have her season, because she give them a big storyline, and they can make a good editing for her. Like that, she can have more sponsoring after or during the season, because she was a victim of the hard divorce with a hard, bad husband. And you know what? What is the opinion of people now about Lisa and Lenny? Who is the bad and who is the best?
I think everyone is team Lisa right now.
Yes, and you know what? Team Lisa, she got sponsoring after that on Instagram, everything like that. She got have a sponsoring. She got have interview. She got have the sympathy. All the women she treated like that, and she got have this divorce, poor woman vibe, and she can make money with that. It's a theory. It's a theory.
I like your theory. You made me think. I didn't think about that. All right, Gabriella, go to bed. It's late.
Yes, bon appetit. No, I do my skincare routine. I'm step 5 of 10. Okay, have a good day and bon appetit, and have a good night, everybody.
Thank you. You too. Bye-bye. Oh, I didn't think about that. I was like, wait a minute. You're right. you got some points there, Gabriella. Production. All right, O'Shea's backstage. We're gonna bring up O'Shea next. What's going on, O'Shea?
Hey, Kempire, how are you?
I'm well. How are you, O'Shea? Are you currently in Durban?
Yeah, no, I'm currently in Durban.
What time is it there?
12.
Oh,
12.
All right, go ahead.
No worries. No, I just called you to say that I really enjoyed these 4 episodes. I think it's the strongest 4. I think we have 6 or 7 housewives that came this year, and I think it's a nice, strong start. Everyone's coming to work. No one's been there are miserable people, but no one's like, you just want to turn it off when you see them. So I really enjoyed that. And to your point about Larsa, her mouth is exactly like Marlo's, where they just say whatever they want to say for over the smallest of things. I'm like, just let's have levels to the things we get angry about. But yeah, I think that's it from me, Kempire.
Thank you so much, and go to bed. Bye. We're worldwide. Paris just called in. Durban just called in South Africa. Now New York is calling in. I'm going to bring up I feel like I haven't talked to Miss Brooklyn in forever. What's going on, Miss Brooklyn?
Hey, Kempire. Hi, everybody. I've been busy. I left one job and started a new job. So
congratulations.
It's been very busy.
I hear you. What's going on? I know you have thoughts. What are your thoughts?
The biggest thing for me is the whole Nicole and the family stuff.
Okay.
There is nothing wrong with getting rid of toxic family members. It is a throwback to days gone by. where we were all in unhealthy relationships, whether it was with our parents, brothers, cousins, whatever. If somebody is not bringing happiness and positivity into your world, that means they are bringing negativity and sadness. Get not owe anyone anything past respect. I have the same issue going on with my kids. I tell them, your father is your father. Respect him. But what your relationship with him is whatever you determine. If you don't want him in your life, it's not necessary. And everybody needs to get over that. Toxic people do not belong in your life. You will be in the grave and they will still be alive. It's the truth. They'll give you a heart attack and they'll be alive and you'll be in the grave.
Yeah.
As far as the situation with Lisa and Lenny, I didn't believe that relationship 10 years ago. I didn't believe the relationship when it came back last year. It was awkward. The whole, he had an emotional affair, but not a physical affair. No, he had a physical affair. And now you're seeing it played out. Like, no, I don't think anyone really believed that relationship with Lenny and Lisa. It was never good.
So what was it then?
I don't know what it was, but if you watch past episodes, it was never a good relationship. Yeah. Larsa's Larsa. I have nothing else. It seems like this season is going to all be about relationships, though, because it seems like everybody's having push and pulls in their relationships. Even Guerdy with her husband. So it's going to be interesting to watch all of that come together and come out. Yeah. And props to Guerdy. She took this platform and used it to catapult herself into the stars. I have followed her Instagram. She does gorgeous work. Really absolutely gorgeous work. She did what this platform was made to do. And she promoted herself. And I feel like Alexia is having a little bit of green eye bandit jealousy because this platform, after all the years she's been on it, did not do for her what it did for Guerdy in 1 year.
And she didn't, and mind you, Alexia carried last season on her back. Guerdy barely was there.
She did. I mean, Guerdy was there, but I like that. What I like about Guerdy is the same thing that I like about Garcelle. She'll speak her mind, but she doesn't get down in the gutter, in the dirt. She's not going to let you bring her. That's not her. Yeah. She's not going to let you bring her down that way. She is going to shut you up by winning, and Guerdy is winning. More props to her.
Yeah. All right. Miss Brooklyn.
Good night, everybody.
You too. Congrats again on the new job.
Thanks. Bye.
Haitian Queens. All right, let me look. I'm ready to eat, and I have people waiting. Okay, Rasani, I'm going to bring you up next. Another person we haven't talked to in a while. What's going on, Rasani?
Hi, Kim. How are you? Happy holidays to you mods to chat. With Nicole, I understand where her mother and Alexia are coming from because I recently, suddenly I lost my father.
I'm so sorry to hear that.
Thank you. That's why I've been absent. I've been listening to the replay, but so I understand where they're coming. I understand both sides of the coin, the toxic relationship. I think we as kids, where it comes unless it's like a very abusive parent relationship where the mother, abusive.
Yeah.
Where it's like, okay, you cut that out. But I think as kids, we view our parents as parents and we don't view our parents as individuals. Because Nicole is willing to give grace to friends, but you're not willing to give that grace to your parent. So she may want to look into that a little bit. And, when it's gone, when it's done, and there's no going back.
Sidebar, though, I feel like she has given her father grace based off just the little conversations that they've shared.
No, but remember, her husband. I have a side on him. It feels a little Tom Girardi-ish, and they do the same kind of law. I'm just saying. I'm just
Are we
saying.
really going to go there again this season? Because
I'm just
I don't know if it
saying.
was you, Rasani, who brought it up last season. I hope not. I mean,
Did you see the prices of those cars?
I know, but he's good with his real estate.
All right. Oh, just a little team. Okay, first backtrack. Larsa, I understand when she's selling everything and all the parties about the things that she's selling. Years ago, I would say more than 10 years ago, Scotty wasn't rolling in the dough like that.
Yeah.
So I don't think they had money like that. I mean, my sister worked at Sprint. This is allegedly, but my sister worked at Sprint. And every month, my sister, no, sorry, not Sprint, AT&T. And my sister said every month her phone was off, disconnected, and she'd have to come in and pay the bill. I'm just saying.
How long ago was that?
I'd say more than 10 years ago. But I mean, there wasn't going, there, yeah. And yeah. I do agree with Miss Brooklyn that, Lenny and Lisa, they've never seemed like a cohesive couple from the beginning. I'm not surprised. I did ask a question in the chat if the production gave Lisa a heads up. I think they did, because remember when you reported back when, the breakup first happened and whatever, it was her and Larsa that went into the nightclub and caught him with the girl. I think production gave her a heads up. That's why they knew to go to the club.
Oh, okay, now it's all coming together. Look at us putting this together. We're putting the pieces of this puzzle together. That makes sense.
But I will say, though, the Miami girls, you're bringing the heat, loving it. Oh, Guerdy isn't painting her house because Guerdy's investing in her business. She'll be fine. Don't stop watching Guerdy.
All right, Rasani,
I'm just going to say, the Miami girls, they're bringing the heat, and the other franchises, you all can take note.
Oh, all right, Rasani, thanks for calling in.
Bye, Cam. Have a happy holiday, everyone, if I don't speak to you all before.
You too. Take care.
Bye.
Y'all are a mess. Larsa at AT&T paying that bill. I mean, look, I always had that in the back of my mind. I know, look, when you have property, that's where, I think they split that mansion that he just sold. Scotty clearly did not make as much as Michael Jordan. Here we talking sports. Here we go. But yeah. So I'm not completely shocked, but I'm a little shocked that you can't pay your bill. Allegedly. And then maybe that's why she's working so hard. She doesn't want to be in that position anymore. Maybe. Allegedly. Good for you, Larsa. You got that beautiful home. All right. Dr. Payne is backstage. What's going on, Dr. Payne?
Hi, Kempire. Can you hear me well?
Yes. Can you hear me?
I can. Thank you. And hi, everybody. I have to say, Kempire, I enjoy your show. You know that. And your community that you have curated.
Thank you.
I enjoy listening. Yeah, I couldn't say about Dr. Lenny because I didn't want anyone to think that you would say such a thing. I didn't want your channel to have any trouble.
Thank you.
But people who know people say about Alexia, I like her. I like her. She's a star, right? But she knows it. She's a mean girl, right? She's used to you kissing the ring, and she likes her way, and and nothing's good enough for her. She's a princess. Okay. And so I can imagine Guerdy went through stuff we didn't even see planning her wedding, right? As far as Guerdy, I love her. I think she's amazing. She's gorgeous. She's beautiful. But about her husband, well, he walks real soft, Kempire. He talks soft, right? But he carries a big stick. And I'm just going to leave it. I'm going to leave it right there from what I hear. But he's a faithful man.
Dr. Payne, what you mean he carries a big sting? Dr. Payne, did I lose you? Oh, damn it. Damn it! No! Wait, let me see. Dr. Payne, are you there?
Yeah, I'm so sorry. I had a call come in, of course, at the wrong time. Can you guys hear me?
Yes. What do you mean?
So he's not cheating or anything, but just say Guerdy is satisfied, right? Yeah. So
how do you know that?
well, yeah, I know people who know the doctor that she goes to for lady parts,
Goodbye.
and what? Okay, I know people who know people. That's it. That's it. She's satisfied.
Not
Okay,
y'all dropping all kinds of tea. How many people are
that's all
watching
I
right now?
know. But as far as Larsa, I like Larsa, but y'all know Larsa doesn't seem happy.
Yeah.
Like she's like got imposter syndrome or something. Like she is trying to compensate and overcome and be for something that's missing.
Yeah.
And hanging around the Kardashians was the best time of her life. And I think so because she liked the way she felt around them and she identified with whoever they identified themselves with, but she doesn't know herself. She was a kid when her and Scotty got together, and he did not make that much money, and they will live better than most of us, trust me, but she doesn't want to just live okay. She wants to be fabulous.
Yeah, she wants to be on the level of Kim.
Yes, but she could still be fabulous without OnlyFans. I'm not judging. I think everybody, if you want to do whatever you want to do, fine. If you're a consenting adult, really, honestly, I feel that way.
Yeah.
However, I think she's doing it for not just the money. I think she's doing it for the sunshine, for the sunny, right? For the applause.
Yeah.
So, okay.
Oh, wait, Dr. Payne, before you go, do you know that building that she lives in? Is it the one of the OF?
Yeah, it's in a kind of what do you call it? Transitioning. What's our real estate agents here say? What do they call it?
Up and coming.
It's an up and coming. Yeah, there you go. Up and coming, right? But I think it was a wise investment because it will Miami real estate. It's hard to get a property even in an up and coming area. And the fact that she lived there and a couple other people live there she will get her money if she wanted to sell. I think it's smart to buy not super, super high, but at that level because she will get her money. So it was a good choice. So I didn't think they're just being mean to her. And Lisa knew all about Lenny, okay? He would go upstairs at parties and she would know and she did not care. They had an understanding.
Go upstairs of their home with
yes,
guests?
With women. And it was perfectly fine.
Yeah.
So she knew about Lenny, but Lenny's a miserable guy, and his mother never liked Lisa.
Yeah.
Never. And that's just one of the things. Poor Lisa, she knows she was on a plank, right? Walking the plank when it comes to that marriage, right?
And that's why I'm thinking, where's your FU fund? But maybe she does have an FU fund, but she can't tell us.
I don't know. I think she got so used to just shopping and buying and being that she didn't think that party was going to end. And now that it is, she doesn't really know what to do with herself. But she has a good personality. She too had a problem with soft drinks, but no longer. At least she's still happy. It didn't affect her brain too much when she lost her serotonin. Yeah. Well, she admits to it. She was partying too much. Remember last year she did a quick little brush through that? Oh. She brushed it by. Did a little stint at the wellness center that Wendy went to. But okay. I said enough. Have a good night.
You too. What in the hell? My Miami sources are deep. Okay. All right. I didn't drop the call. I'm going to drop the caller link for the general audience right now. But callers, you have to be short and brief because it's Friday and it's almost 6:00 and I have not eaten yet. Okay. And you know how I get when I don't eat. All right. And then we're going to bring up Norma in a second. Hold on, Norma. Hold on. Where's my mouse? There it goes. What's going on, Norma?
Hi, Kempire. Hold on 1 second. Alexa, set the alarm for 1 minute. Okay, that way I'll pace myself. Starting now. I'll be brief. I love what the doctor said. She's got to come on every week and give us updates. But I personally love this franchise. Me being Puerto Rican, I understand the mentality of Alexia, and especially with her son. I mean, it's a real Latina, Caribbean Latina mother kind of thing. I think she was wrong to tell Nicole that you got to give your father a pass. That's that toxic masculinity that is in our culture, and he's not a very nice man. I love that in this franchise we get to see real friendships, real money, real problems, and this thing, the theme that was threading through was motherhood. I love that. You know, every woman had an issue, not an issue, but something to do with their children, except for Adriana. No, not Adriana. Well, she doesn't talk about her kid. Marisol, who doesn't have kids. And she showed that in one of her comments. But I am so grateful. I'm a little upset. Really? Really?
Finish.
Alexa, cancel yourself. Though, and I'll be real brief. I'm upset that the only Latino franchise, and it has to be on Peacock. I love the production, but let's get rid of Winter House. It's a bunch of 30-something-year-olds getting drunk and sleeping with each other. Who cares? And the one thing that I took away from this that I realized that I don't want to really talk about the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills is I realized that Lisa Rinna, she goes after people who never wronged her. We, in a story with heroes, we always like to see vindication when somebody's hurt you. But just go down the list of people that she's gone against, and you'll see they didn't do anything to her, but she goes after them. And that's why I love Miami, because there's real problems. You see Lisa and Larsa, and they're so caught in their egos.
Yeah.
But it doesn't go to a takedown that I'm going to destroy you. Yeah. And I love Julia this season.
Really?
I just don't understand why the hell she brought a bloody dog to a beach party.
Give me a goat.
No, the dog.
Oh, yeah, over the paw.
And I'm like, what the heck is this dog doing here? It's going after other dogs. And then she takes a goat to the dog party.
This is Julia. Why are you enjoying Julia this season?
Well, because of that. And she better shape up, because when you tell your spouse, I don't like being alone. Hey, I have empty nesting. I get it. Yeah. But when you tell your spouse, I don't like being alone, I don't like dinner for two, honey, you know what I'm saying? Because Martina's got the money. She's going to go by way of Lenny and his host. Oh, I didn't say that, did I? Lenny and his host.
Someone else said that too in the chat.
That was me.
Oh, that was you. You know it.
His only bedside manner is with them party hoes. Anyway, love you. Sending you lots of blessings. Be very careful, because at the end of the year, we got Mercury in retrograde, and already things are starting to act up.
I thought that stopped.
And then dot your I's, cross your T's. Blessings to everyone. Happy holidays. Happy Kwanzaa. Happy Christmas. Happy Hanukkah. Happy whatever you celebrate, Yule. And I'm off. Goodbye.
Bye.
Love you. Bye.
I love Norma. She's the best. Y'all, the callers tonight are on fire. All right, let's just get through these last three callers. Last three callers will be James, Robin, and Ashley. Anyone else that calls back in, I'm not taking it, because I got to go. I literally got to get off at 6 o'clock. All right. I'm going to bring up James first. Hold on. What's going on, James?
Hey, I'm good. How you doing, Kempire?
Pretty good.
I just want to say, everybody is bringing it this season for Miami, even the supporting characters. I'm mad that the friends of aren't housewives. I think Adriana deserves the storyline, because she brought an actual olive branch. Come on, she is earning her keep. So I hope next season her and Marisol and Kiki all become, housewives and everything. But everyone has their thing. I feel it's so sad seeing Lisa's story play out, because everyone has their stuff going on, and all these stories about drama happening in the back scene. But we think about the kids sometimes, and those sweet kids, and they're about to have their lives ripped apart. And so it's really sad to see, but. The entertainment factors there. I feel for Julia. I have a soft spot for her, because she's an empty nester. But it's that communication to get they need to go in therapy or something, because it's not easy being alone. Maybe Martina needs that communication and everything. So that's all I gotta say. I just think they're all represented. I'm ready for episode 5 to come out and see what comes in. So thank you so much.
Thank you, James. Take care. All right. And I see somebody called in after I said I'm not taking any more callers, but I might be nice and take the call, as long as everyone's quick. Robin, I'm going to bring you for a short and shady comment. What's going on, Robin?
Short and shady. I haven't watched your show since the first iteration when it came on Bravo, which I really like, but I would not watch on the streaming service. I got to tell you that this live tonight has been totally lit. I'm loving it. The folks in Miami, Dr. Payne, hello. I'm loving it. Okay, so on a serious note, though, can you please offer the disclaimer about alternate accounts and people contacting your subs?
Okay.
I sent you something on their Twitter.
Oh.
Okay.
Guys, a reminder. I'll do it now. Reminder, guys. If you see a fake version of me in the YouTube comments, it's not me unless you see an actual check mark by my name that's certified by YouTube. Please ignore report. We are trying to keep up, and I'm telling you, my mods will tell you already. We had probably over a dozen of fake accounts that we banned this week alone. So it's at this point, there's nothing that I can really even do. This is all in YouTube's
Of course,
hands.
we just want to just keep it in people,
Yeah,
forefront of
no,
people's
yeah.
minds.
Without
And I
a
want to
doubt.
thank the community for entertaining me this evening.
Is
See
that
you
it, Rob?
later.
Thanks, Robin. Take care. Bye.
Bye.
All right, Ashley, I'm gonna bring you up for. Okay, y'all gotta stop calling in. I told you I'm not taking any more calls. I gotta get off at 6. Okay, so Ashley, you gotta be quick. Hold on. Wait, no, there's 2 Ashleys. Hold on. I'm bringing up the first Ashley. Hold on. Ashley, are you there?
Yes, I am.
Okay, what's going on?
Hi, I'm 1111 Ashley on TikTok. Love your show. I haven't called in yet. Huge fan. So let me be quick. I live in Miami. My cousin's part of the nightlife. She was a bartender for the longest and Live and Fountain Blue. Anyways, long story short, I have a lot of intel, allegedly. Okay. Don't represent Kemp and his LLC. Okay. But they are huge partiers. Lisa said on the show last night or whenever it aired that it's all Lenny, but it really is all her as well. They love drinking and love the competitor of Pepsi. Allegedly, she also is okay with him in the past letting girls go upstairs. So I back up what the other caller did say. That is something that's gone down in the Miami streets. Another thing I wanted to say is that the whole renting their backyard, I heard that's true as well. I saw the actual report with the Nicky Jam. They did sue him for that bounce check of $20,000, which was a half, like the deposit, the 50% deposit of it. I also know that firsthand, I almost went to him for my breast augmentation. I went in for a consultation, and his bedside manner was horrible. I ended up canceling. In the eyes, and I'm asking all the questions. I'm a chatty Cathy, so I'm like, trying to connect with him, and he had no type of manners. Besides that, I also canceled because of reading all the reviews that he has a bunch of surgical complications because he overbooks his surgeries for the money, obviously to keep up a lifestyle. So I totally believe he also rents that out. But hey, money's money, and who would say no to $40,000 to rent your backyard? I wouldn't. So that's that. I also want to talk about Larsa's building because I firsthand know the building. It is a newer development, and she had a great deal with paying $3 million for a penthouse in Miami. Downtown is sketchy sometimes, but that building is known as a bad reputation as a luxury building. A lot of drug dealers, a lot of escorts, OnlyFans. It is true. So
also, it really wasn't. So the joke was wrong. It really is the robbers and the drug dealers in the.
Yes, and as you saw, I don't know if I paused my screen when I saw those 2 guys that were there when they showed upstairs when they were downstairs having the pre-cocktails. That's definitely the stigma of that building. Alexia's, on the other hand, is a very luxurious building in Miami. I think it's rented for her, but still, it's very nice. It's more of where the finance people go, and that area is different than the downtown. I had other stuff to say, but I know you got to go eat. Love you guys.
Well, save the tea for next week.
I definitely will. And Diana, my condolences. I know you lost your father and a family. We love you here. And I always say hi to you. So I enjoy your show, Kim. Have a great dinner.
Thank you, Ashley. Take care. Bye. All right. Ashley Ann and Mrs. Williams. I had already said I wasn't taking any more calls, so you guys better be real quick. 1 minute each, okay? I'm bringing up Ashley. What's going on, Ashley?
Hi, Kempire.
How are you?
I'm good. I'll be less than a minute. Okay. I don't usually catch live, so I was like, okay, let me call in. I'm calling you from Manila. So, yes.
Okay.
So usually you're on live when it's like 2 a.m., 3 a.m. But you woke me up this morning. So my husband is giving you the side eye. He lives. No, it's so unfortunate with the whole Lisa and Lenny situation. But hey, I'm not sure. I really hope, based on how they've been interacting, that she does have a FU fund because the writing was on the wall for a long time.
Yeah.
But everybody else said whatever other sentiments I shared.
Well, I appreciate you calling in
holidays,
all the way from Manila.
If you don't wake me up another time for me to catch her live.
I will try. And what time is it right there? What time is it there now?
It's 6:57 a.m. Saturday morning.
Damn. Okay, I don't know. Look, that was part of the reason why I decided to do this live a little bit earlier.
It works for me.
Okay.
Usually I just catch the replays.
Well, shout out to the
So
replay
thank
crew.
you.
Take care, Ashley.
You too.
Bye. All right, Mrs. Williams, I'm going to bring you up as our last comment of the night. What's going on, Mrs. Williams?
All I want to say is I love me some Kempire. I'm just so excited. I finally caught a live, and I went on live stream. I'm on my way home, and I just want to say have a happy holiday to you, Kempire.
Oh, thank you so much, Mrs. Williams. I'm so glad that
That's
I
all
picked
I
up your
wanted.
call.
And now you can get off at 6 o'clock.
Thank you. Have a great
Okay?
night.
And I enjoy you, and I look so forward to all your commentary, all of them.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Okay.
Take care.
Happy holidays.
You too.
And to everyone on the live.
Thank you. Take care, Mrs. Williams. Oh, see, that was a nice closeout, right? Shout out to everyone that called in. Shout out to our Team Kempire Royal Court members and senior royals. If you'd like to become a member of the channel, head on over to teamkempire.com/join. And most of all, thank you to our moderators. We could not do this without our moderators. Can't do this without our moderators. All right, because this live was so on fire, I think we should do a quick giveaway. Don't you think? Don't you think? Well, you got to be on YouTube. I know. Everybody wants me to do something for every other platform. I'm going to try. You don't. Just saying. Who wants a giveaway? Who wants a giveaway? Come on. Dorisha Stevenson, I saw you in the comments section. You have won our giveaway. And guess what we're giving away? I didn't even announce what we were giving away. Coldest, come on. Dorisha, you'll get an opportunity to get your own coldest water bottle. Head on over to email us at kempiredaily@gmail.com to email us all of your information so that you can get your coldest water bottle and more information on selecting your color and all that good stuff. KempireDaily@gmail.com. Only Dorisha should be emailing us. Okay? Congratulations to Dorisha. Thank you to all of you for being here for our recap of the Real Housewives of Miami, the first 4 episodes. Replay crew, let me know where you're watching from. Let me know how you would rate these episodes and what you thought of the episodes and what you thought of what everyone said. Everyone dropped all kinds of tea. All kinds of tea today. Congratulations, Dorisha. And as you know, here on the channel, as the King of Christmas, we are celebrating the holidays all holiday long. So you got to be a part of the YouTube live chat in order to have an opportunity to win. But I am trying to work on other things. So TikTok, don't worry. Facebook, don't worry. We're trying to figure out other things. But this thing only works with YouTube. Congrats to all of the winners that have won so far this season. We appreciate you guys being loyal members and subscribers of the channel and follow me on other platforms, guys. If you're not following me on Twitter, you're missing out. If you're not following me on Facebook, you're missing out. If you're not following me on TikTok, you're missing out. Follow me. Everything is at TheKempire, at Kempire Daily, or at Kempire Radio. Subscribe to the Kempire Radio podcast. A new episode just came out yesterday. Check that out. Drop some tea there that I didn't drop anywhere else. Don't forget to rate and review it. Don't forget to like this video. Everyone, thank you to my mods. Couldn't do this without you. Mods, do me a favor. All of the mods, email me at kempiredaily@gmail.com, please. Just so that I have your emails. Only the mods. And please identify yourself as the mod. Don't assume I know that you're a mod or know your username. Okay. Anyways, guys, thank you all for being here. Have a great rest of your day. I'm getting out of here. Sorry. Rasani, thank you so much for the super chat. Rasani says, by the way, as a doctor, why would you not examine to determine if the wrist was broken? And rich people do a mortgage as a tax write-off. Yeah. Thank you, Rasani. All right, let me get out of here now.